Okay, I see hands doing all kinds of interesting things, but none of them look like we're quite there yet. But let's think about it. The normal vector is in the direction, let's just use the integers, 4 in the x direction, -8 in the y direction, 1 in the z direction, right? So that's 4 units out here, 8 units this way, and 1 little unit up this way. Well, that's kind of this direction. And I probably have too much k on that vector, but you get the idea, right? So if this is the vector, point your finger in that direction. Okay? Now, wave your hand and show me a plane that's perpendicular to this. Yeah, very good. Right there. So now we see how the plane is oriented, right? Approximately. Okay? Now let's draw the intercepts and see if that makes sense. The intercepts are 6, 0, 0. So we got 6 on this axis. And we're going to do all the labeling of the points. We got -4 on this axis. And we got 1 on, we got 24 on this axis. Now 24 is way up there.
And you have -3 on the y-axis.
Oh yeah, it's -3, sorry. Okay? But there it is. If I draw that line got a little crooked there. If I draw the triangle containing these 3 points, we can see where that triangle is, right? Now really it has to be much higher than this. I didn't leave myself room to go all the way up to 24. Okay? It's a very steep plane. And where's the normal vector? Yeah, well, it has to be out this way a little bit to accommodate this, right? And it has to be not up too much in the z direction to accommodate the fact that it's very steep this way. So the normal vector makes perfect sense. And of course we could draw a normal vector. Okay? Some multiple of maybe this, okay? 4/3 I minus 8/3 j plus 1/3 k, whatever, okay? So it would be like 4 units in this direction, 8 units in this direction, and 1 unit in this direction, but I'm going to use smaller numbers. So if that represents some multiple of 4, then a multiple of -8 would be maybe about here, and a 1 would be about here, okay? So our normal vector, sketched from the origin, would fill a rectangular box like here. I didn't draw that very explicitly, but I just draw a rectangular box that's twice as long this way as it is this way. And 1/4 is high here. Okay? 1/4 of this high. And we get a normal vector like this, and it makes sense if you draw this carefully that that is perpendicular to this plane. Okay? So that's a way of visualizing a plane, as long as the plane doesn't go through the origin, in which case your axis intercepts are all 0, right? But then you could take the plane y equals 1 or z equals 1 or x equals 1 or whatever and get 3 points, the origin and the 2 points that intersect that plane, okay? Make sense? I said the 2 points that intersect that plane, okay? Any 2 points that intersect that plane, okay? Now there's a unique set of 2 points that you would use for that plane. Anyhow, so there we have the idea of a plane, right? And how to get the equation. Now let's talk about the equation of a line.